So Caroline, a new group coming together. Tell us a little more.
It's fascinating. The utility settlement coin. This was originally started by UBS, but now there are 12 institutions in on this particular project, Vonnie. We're seeing the likes of today being announced, 6 more global banks, Barclays, Credit Suisse, HSBC among them. And what are they signing up for? It's all about making financial transactions that much easier, that much less costly, that much swifter. It's about bringing efficiency. So what this new coin, this cryptocurrency coin that they're potentially developing would do is basically allow you to clear and settle financial transactions that much easier. So you could go via basically a central bank and you could use these coins to pay each other payments owed in whatever currency that might be, and indeed eventually start to transact with securities like bonds, like equities. And all of this basically means you're not having to wait for usual settlement times. That could free up billions of dollars, making the world that much more efficient when it comes to banking. So notably, these new companies are getting on board with UBS.
Yeah, fascinating. Now, what needs to happen by next year in order to make this a reality, Caroline?
Yeah, because blockchain, the very underlying technology, which is basically like a shared database. It's like you and I using Google Docs, for example, and both being able to see live transactions occur and sign off on them. But the blockchain still needs to be developed. The so-called currency needs to be developed. And of course, we need to see if they're going to start to see the clearing and indeed settlement of individual securities. All those securities, the billions, the trillions worth of bonds and equities would have to be put on to a blockchain of themselves. So this isn't going to happen overnight, but we are at a tipping point in terms of the development of this particular project. So says UBS, which has been the driving force behind this. They're saying, look, now is the time we're starting to really talk to central banks about this. We're really starting to talk to regulators about this. They're tightening up on data privacy. Notably, they're tightening up on cybersecurity. And I think this is where it gets interesting, because banks have been slightly worried about the cryptocurrency speculation, shall we say, because a lot of it's been linked to, well, not quite above board behavior. You see the likes of the hacks of WannaCry. Well, why are they always paid in Bitcoin? And you see perhaps, you know, the likes of the illegal drugs trade online being done via Silk Road, via cryptocurrency. So it's always had it's sort of tarnished some of its likability with some untoward behavior. But now the fear of fraud is being cut out, and they're really starting to show that this could be an area of growth and underlying efficiency for banks. This is huge disruption that could occur for the financial industry.